What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk more about the unbelievably ridiculous Gotham High young adult novel nonsense. Now, I know some people, not a lot, but a few people were questioning, why are you worried about this, Jerry? This is a young adult novel, yada, yada, yada. This has no impact. Bullshit. All right, this is how it starts. They want to, at the lower levels of the industry, they want to start creeping in with this nonsensical identity politics bullshit. And this is their starting point, but it's nowhere near their end point if they can start making some headway with this nonsense. So yes, we're going to talk about it. Yes, we're going to expose it. Yes, we're going to talk about how unbelievably ridiculous it is. In no way, shape, or form is this acceptable. None. Now, I reacted to the Gotham High trailer. You all saw my reaction. It was unbelievably horrific. It was one of the worst things I have ever seen. And now reading more about it from the author herself and how terribly ignorant she is when it comes to these characters and how she truly doesn't even care. She's just worried about identity politics. It's not a surprise that we're in this place. DC Comics circles the drain, reveals a gay Alfred and a Chinese-American Bruce Wayne, and more franchise-killing abominations. Yes, a gay Alfred, because that's what everybody was worried about when they saw Batman. We need Alfred to be gay. We need to know who's Alfred banging, and he needs to be banging a guy. What? How in the hell do... There's certain words I would love to use right now, but I can't. These people are insane, though. DC Comics rolled out the red carpet with a big snazzy Entertainment Weekly interview for their latest creative team that effectively butchers Batman canon. Melissa De La Cruz and illustrator Thomas Patilli spoke with the magazine about their upcoming graphic novel, Gotham High, that EW describes as Batman meets Gossip Girl. No knowledge of Batman. She states, my husband is a big Batman fan. So when DC called and said, we want to do a young adult line, what character do you want to do? I wanted to do Batman. It's such a fun, iconic character that I could put my own spin on. Exactly. I want to pick the most prominent character to interject my nonsense into. Of course that's what she said, because Batman is the most profitable, he's the most well-recognized, he's the most iconic, and this is where they want to push their nonsense into. It's all strategic on their end. And there's the... oh my god. There is the poster, or maybe this is the... I guess that's the cover. There's your Chinese Bruce Wayne. There's your Jack Napier. There's your Selena Kyle. Patilli did express his knowledge of the character, admitting that he grew up watching Batman the Animated Series. I grew up on Batman the Animated Series cartoon back in the 90s, so ever since then I was hooked. As far as superheroes go growing up, he was always my number one. So for me to work on any incarnation of Batman, it was a dream come true. Well, Thomas, you're still not working on an incarnation of Batman, so your dream hasn't come true. And I highly doubt he watched the animated series. Or he would be equally disgusted by this. Radically altering Batman and his mythos. After admitting she has no clue about Batman, De La Cruz then details her lack of knowledge doesn't matter because she's radically altering the character anyway. She explains Bruce Wayne is the billionaire. He's the richest man alive. So I thought it would be fun if his family was Chinese and from Hong Kong. That made it feel real. De La Cruz then details she's basically telling an autobiography of her own life using a DC Comics character. There's been a big influx of wealthy Chinese people who have moved from Hong Kong to Arcadia in Los Angeles, and that's where my mom lives. I'm part Chinese. My brother lives in Hong Kong, so I thought it would be great to put what I know into Bruce Wayne. I just wanted him to be a bit more representative of my background, giving him an authentic family of my background, because it's all about them. It's all about their worldview, nobody else's. History doesn't matter. Mythology doesn't matter. Nothing matters. The fans don't matter. It's all about their worldview. It's all got to be about them. So, of course, you pick the character with the biggest platform so you can push your bullshit into it. This is SJW Logic 101. It's all about them. My truth. It's all about my truth. My truth. As for how Bruce becomes a billionaire, a preview of the graphic novel indicates the money comes from his mother and his mother alone. So Thomas Wayne is nowhere in the picture. Yeah, the Whammon made the money. The Whammon made the money. So now Thomas Wayne, oh no, you can't have the man. So see, this is what they do. First, it's the white male, okay? The white male. No, we just can't have the white male, okay? Oh, well, then it's just the male in general, you know? And eventually, it'll get to the point where even the female can't get it because, of course, then you got to worry about the transgender people. You know, it's the oppression Olympics. So it's just eat each other alive. At some point, there's going to be someone else that's more oppressed than you in the oppression Olympics. So you see how they shift it first? They make, oh, no white males. Okay, well, even if he's a Chinese male, no. We still have to, it's got to be the woman. And eventually, the woman, you're going to be on the chopping block too in the oppression Olympics. Don't worry, your time will come. We've already seen this happen. Look at Rosario Dawson right now. She fits all the SJW check marks, all of them. And then what? Oh, no, there's some controversy with a person that's trans, therefore she's canceled. This is how these people operate. You're never, ever going to be good enough. You will always find someone more oppressed. So now we see that then the race is eliminated, and then the gender is the problem. When the gender, it's just nonsense. She then admits that Alfred will be gay. She states Alfred is not just his butler, but also his uncle, his gay uncle from Hong Kong. It gives us this fabulous, crazy rich Asian sheen on it. Never seen that movie. Never will see that movie. If it wasn't clear, this entire book was about pandering. Patili details that breathes new life into the character, especially in today's world, where we're living in the most diverse world we've probably ever seen. It's so much representative of Batman in 2020. This guy sits when he pees. Absolute 100% confirmed. He adds, and since he's a teenager, I tried my best to put a little bit of myself into the character as well, channeling those feelings of being an adolescent and feeling like an outsider. I definitely wasn't a billionaire, but oftentimes I felt very separated from everyone else around me. Maybe you should have put deodorant on. Maybe just an idea, Thomas. Maybe just an idea. That's why the ladies didn't want to be around you. When asked about what her inspiration for the story was, De La Cruz admits she wanted to reinvent Chuck Bass, a prominent character from Gossip Girl. I pitched a kind of Gossip Girl Batman, and in my mind, I wanted to reinvent Chuck Bass. He's still Bruce Wayne. It's not the Great Gatsby, so he's still brooding. He's still a loner. He still has all the iconic Batman personality, says De La Cruz. This is so bad. So bad. And then we get... she added, but making him Chinese was a no-brainer. Everyone was on board from the beginning. Patili was much more upfront, admitting the entire slate was wiped clean. He explains, from an artistic standpoint, the history of Bruce Wayne and Batman was essentially wiped clean. I wasn't held down in any way to one specific thing. He added, it gave me, I can't keep doing the SJW voice. He added, it gave me an opportunity to think about this character completely differently than how other artists have drawn this character for years. Joker, not a villain. It's not just Batman and Bruce Wayne that are being radically altered, but Joker as well. There's so much of that Instagram culture and social media culture with teens today, so I try to interject that into the style and look at the characters, specifically with the Joker character. He adds... where the hell did it go? He adds, he was the hardest character to visualize and design because he's not your average villain. He's almost not a villain at all in a way. He goes back and forth.
where you sympathize with him sometimes, and sometimes you see him as a villain. So I wanted to give him a look that portrayed, or that played off both sides of his personality.
God. He admits he modeled the character on his own look. Oh my God. These people are insane. A love story. De La Cruz then details the main focus of this story is a love story, she explained. I wanted to write about a young Bruce Wayne, so obviously there's going to be a love story. The Joker's pretty hot, so he's got to be in there. That's where I started. I can't keep doing this. Plans to ruin more characters. De La Cruz then revealed she plans on destroying more characters. I would love to play a little more. We have minor characters that we can get to know a little bit more, like Poison Ivy and Harvey. I don't think this is the last we'll see of Selina, Jack, and Bruce either. I'm hoping to do more of Jack's story in a second book. She even adds, and we barely even saw Robin. I love the idea of building up more than... this is just unbelievable. So bad. But this is where we're at. And, you know, we have a voice as fans. We have a voice. And, you know, we have seen a lot. We've seen a pretty good reaction to all of this right now. I'm actually going to type this up and see where we're at on the trailer. So right now the trailer has 115, yeah, like right here, boom, 115,000 views, 17,000 downvotes to 1,900 upvotes. Great job, everyone. Fans standing up, letting them know how we feel about this garbage, this nonsense, this trash, this utter trash. So continue to let your voice be heard. Continue to tell them how much you hate this. This is not Batman. This has nothing to do with Batman. It will never be recognized as Batman in any way, shape, or form because these people are crazy. This is why the comic industry is failing miserably, and it is hilarious to watch it happen right in front of our eyes. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, Raylos are weird, and Gotham High will never be considered Batman. Talk to you later.